Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today we have some interesting information coming out of the Daily Bounce. I will link to their website and this article in the description down below. Please go give this article a read and check out their website as a whole, because this is where this information is coming from. So, as you tell by the title of today's video, the Black Friday ships, or the potential Black Friday ships for this year's Black Friday event, have been data mined. And the list is very, very peculiar and interesting to me. So if you don't know what Black Friday is, well, the Black Friday event in World of Warships coincides with, of course, Black Friday in real life, where a lot of stores, they start slashing their prices and trying to make money, hence going to the blacks, so therefore Black Friday. Now, in World of Warships for the past few years, what this involves is ships in-game, sometimes removed ships, sometimes ships that are still currently in-game, get black versions. A black version of a ship is quite literally that same ship, but with a B behind its name and a nice fancy black camo. Now, I have a few black ships. I have the Massachusetts black, and I have the Tirpitz black, and I think I have the Asashio black too. I've only actually purchased one of them, which was the Massachusetts. The Tirpitz one I believe I got in a container, same with the Asashio B as well. Now, the black camo is actually quite nice looking. On some of them, it is very, very, very nice. I really like the one on the Massachusetts as well. It's normally black and chrome. It's a very nice color contrast, and again, art department absolutely nails it here. But other than that, the ships are quite literally the exact same ships. All the stats are the same. Any changes done to one are applied to the other. So, for example, if they nerf or buff the Massachusetts Black gets that change as well. So, other than that, in terms of in-game performance, they are literally the same. So why would you ever buy a black ship? Well, if you missed out on a ship, sometimes those get brought back as black ships as well. For example, the Jean Bart. The Jean Bart was removed and then reintroduced in the Black Friday event, I believe last year. And the Jean Bart is a very good ship. She's a Richelieu up tier to tier 9 with more accurate guns, a better reload, better AA, and she gets the reload booster as well. So that is quite the combo for a tier 9 premium battleship. And last year I said, yeah, if you're going to buy a Black Friday ship, you might as well go ahead and buy the Jean Bart Black, because it's a really good ship. And several of you did and have enjoyed it since then. Now, this year, it's looking like they aren't going with the removed ship route if this data mine is true, and if this is the complete list of ships. Now, November is 2 months away, and Black Friday, I think, when this video comes out, I think it's literally like 2 months and a few days away from when this video will be coming out. So I don't think any of the ships listed here are going to get removed that fast. Normally when they do remove ships, especially quite a few of these ships are armory ships, so when they do remove these ships, they give us like 3 or 4 months early warning, so you have plenty of time to grind up resources if you wish to get these ships before they go. So let's go ahead and look at the list real quick, and if this is true, this is quite a peculiar list of Black Friday ships. So starting off, supposedly we are getting a Dunkirk Black. Now, Dunkirk is the Tier 6 premium French battleship that I like, but not a whole lot of other players like. She is... back in the day, she was quite potent, and still today, if her guns can connect, and if you're selling broadside to the Dunkirk, you will get slapped, because she's got that great French AP. They are small shells, they are 13-inch guns, but again, if you're showing broadside with the velocity of the French AP, it will hurt you, but I don't think there's a whole lot of, market for the Dunkirk right now. The Strasbourg came out of quite some time ago, and it was pretty, underwhelming according to the community. Again, I liked it, but I guess that's just because I like the Dunkirk, and Strasbourg, in my opinion, would have made much more sense. It's alright. The Loyang. Now, the Loyang, I do know, is a pretty solid DD. I don't have it, but it's a pretty solid DD from what I've heard from you DD mains, and she's getting a black version as well. Saipan Black, the Tier 6 American aircraft carrier. Now, the Saipan has Tier 10 planes at Tier 6, I believe. Yeah, Tier 6. So she is an interesting ship to play. Her whole thing is, again, Tier 10 planes at Tier 6, but she has very, 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 very few planes per tier for her tier. So, yeah, they're high tier planes, but losing just one or two of them really, really, really sucks. But she's a pretty good CV from my understanding. Pommern Black. So we have a Tier 9 Black ship, but it's Pommern. Now, Pommern's a fantastic ship, don't get me wrong, but you can get her for free through coal. And I would encourage you to do it that route if you do want to get Pommern. She's in a pretty good place right now with the secondary skills changing, and some of the ships that we've been getting introduced into the game have encouraged players to get a little bit closer. I'm not saying the whole meta has shifted or anything, but there's more ships out there now to encourage players to get closer, like the Dutch cruisers, and we'll be having the German battle cruisers coming out here, I believe, in another patch or two as well. But Pommern's a really great ship for knife fighting and brawling. Amazing secondaries, 12 15-inch guns, torpedoes. She's got just about every German gimmick bolted to her deck. But I'm not sure why they would release a currently released coal ship in a black version. Speaking of currently released coal ships in a black version, we have our last one, which is the Yoshino. So, a Tier 10 being outright sold. You normally get these ships by buying them outright or buying the Black Friday containers. Now, during Black Friday as well, they do normally offer Black Friday containers for completion of certain either daily objectives, combat missions, or what have you. So, you could potentially get one of these ships and a container for free. And like I said earlier, I did. That's how I got my Tirpitz Black. That's how I got my Sashio Black. Just got really lucky. And of course, sure, if you get one of these in a container, you get a random Yoshino or a Loyang or a Dunkirk for free. Sure, great. Free tier 6 or whatever premium ship. Free premium ship. Good thing, right? But selling tier 10s outright for cash, yet again, and my opinion on this hasn't really changed much at all. I mean, I'm against selling tier 10s for cash outright. I do believe you need to have a great deal of experience to play at tier 10, or, well, any tier really. And my thing for buying premium ships is at least grind to that tier first before you buy a premium ship at that tier. That way you know kind of what to expect at that tier. Because sure, you might grind halfway up the line to tier 5 and think, okay, I got this. It's time to buy like a tier 8 premium ship. Trust me, you don't got that. I was that person. I made that mistake. It was pain. I didn't know what I was doing. It just sucked for myself and for my team. So, of course, don't do that. But selling tier 10s outright. It started with the ARP Yamato, and I think pretty much once that ship got out, everybody knew what was going to happen, and there's no real way of stopping it. You've opened the jar, you've let the worms out. There's no putting them back in at this point. So my opinion is, if it's a tier 10 ship they're selling, really not worth buying unless it's like the Missouri at tier 10 with its old economy put back into it. Even then, it's probably still too pricey in my opinion for a digital item. $138 is what the Napoli cost. And yeah, the Napoli is a great ship. I really like the Napoli. It's a really fun ship. But it's a digital item in a game. It isn't worth $138. And most people, when they ask, how many premiums should I get, I say just one good one or do you for your entire World of Warships career. That's what I said with the Jean Bart B. It's a good enough premium ship with a good enough economy and good enough damage output that if you can just buy one premium ship, buy that one, and you'll be set for your entire World of Warships career, because it's great at farming damage, great at, again, bringing in credits with its economy and everything like that. So there's no reason to go out and buy these ships, especially if you already have them. I mean, why would you buy two? I mean, I bought Missouri Black because it's pretty, but that's me. I can afford to do that because of the channel and such. But for the average Joe, I wouldn't recommend buying another one unless you just, it is your money at the end of the day, so you can do what you want with it. But, my suggestion is you already have one. Why get another one? There's no special economy attached to it. It's just a different looking ship with a different paint job on it. You can even take that paint job off, and it's literally the exact same model underneath the ship. But, again, that's the whole point of the black ship. So, well, that's one of the points of the black ship. The other point of the black ships too is that they're normally sold at a normally pretty decent discount for what you get with them. Unlike most premium ships where there's several bundles you can buy, for black ships, at least for the last couple of times, it's just been the ship and I think 10 or 12 point commander, and it's normally a couple thousand doubloons cheaper than the standard ship, but you're getting a 10 point commander too, which is, you know, a pretty decent commander, well, starting point for a commander at least, versus a ship with no commander. And I think too in the black bundles they normally throw in one or two other things where you are getting more than your money is worth, but again, it's not like they're 40% off. I think there's something along the lines of like 15 to 20-ish% off on average over the past couple of black events. So it is a pretty good deal, but I mean, if you can get the ship for free like with the Palmer or with the Yoshino, why spend the money? Now, if you already have the ship, you do get a combat mission where you can take the black ship into battle, and I think it's like win like 5 games with it, and then you get 10,000 doubloons. They have that mission in there, so like if you already own the ship and you like buy some black containers and you get the ship, you get 10,000 doubloons back, either as a kind of a rebate for getting the same ship, or kind of a, oh, you got the same ship, here's 10,000 dubs. If you want to, you can go roll them on a few more containers, or you can just keep the 10,000 dubs and go on about your day and use them for whatever in the game. And do remember that, guys, you can only get those missions done with the black ships. Let's not have a repeat of last year's Black Friday event. But before you go and throw money at buying a free coal ship, go figure, Wargaming can find a way to get people to spend money on a free ship. If you're dead set on spending money on this event, a much better decision would be to wait for the Alaska or the Jean Bart to see if those are coming out too, because if this Black Friday event follows previous Black Friday events, those 2 ships should be coming back. They normally bring back previous ships from previous Black Friday events to be sold outright for this event, and I mean Alaska and Jean Bart, either of those 2 are way better than the Yoshino for sure, and you could probably honestly get both of them for the price of one Yoshino, depending upon how much they cut the prices this year for the Black Friday event. And that again, I'm not saying everyone go and buy the Jean Bar or the Alaska. I'm just saying, like, if you're dead set on spending money and there's nothing that I can tell you to stop you from doing that, it's a better financial decision to buy the Jean Bar or the Alaska rather than the Yoshino. It's your money. Do what you want with it. If you're still upset with Wargaming for the way they've been behaving recently, which is entirely justifiable, then of course keep your wallet shut. It's the best way to make the guys at the top listen to what we as a player base have to say, since they don't of course ever talk to us, like I've been saying for the past month or so now. But that's what's potentially going on with the Black Friday event. Do keep in mind this is just, again, data mining. This could all change, but we should be seeing the devlog for the Black Friday event here pretty soon. Heck, if not today, because today is Thursday and that's when the devlog normally gets updated. So we shall see if this data mining is true. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're moving on our way to 30,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Again, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.